Hey guys, welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber and I am on vacation. I have a quick minute. My kids ran off to the arcade. The water park is closed, so they're gonna go spend some money that grandma gave them to go play in the arcade with. So I said, ooh, I can get a video recorded really fast and see how much time I have before they come back. So I haven't really done much for crocheting. Well, I have done quite a bit actually. I brought 4 projects with me. I brought this one with me and I have been chucking along on it. I am now on the 3 peas in a pod, or the granny stitch, which basically means 3 stitches in one. So y'all, this trip has actually turned out really well. Like, the timing of everything has been great. Sorry, I hear footsteps. I don't know if that's my children coming down the hallway or not, so. But like, we got to meet up with family last night, and I got to gift the KU blanket to my aunt and uncle. And then we met up with my mother-in-law for dinner and went back to her house for a few minutes. I discovered, I don't know why I haven't been watching court TV. That actually looks quite interesting to watch, and it's right up my alley of things I've always just been intrigued about like the legal system and stuff. So I was able to give her her gift that we picked up from Hawaii, which was just a wooden made magnet. And then tomorrow is gonna work out amazingly well. Well, at least I hope it is. Right now we have plans to go see my stepdad, who is not married to my mom anymore, but he is remarried, but he's still my stepdad. So we're gonna stop by his house for a quick catch up, maybe be there for an hour or so. And then I have a gift for him actually sitting right behind the phone camera that I bought for him while we were in Hawaii. So it's just working out that all these little gifts I'm able to give. Now, I will say though, I left all of my Christmas, like my whatchamacallits, at home with all their tails not sewn in, so yeah, those are probably just gonna get put away for next year, and I will just gift them along with something else that I make for them. So this is gonna be another quick video. I'm not able to go live with my family in the room. It's one big open room. If you know hotel rooms, there may be a bunk room, but it's open. You know, like, it's one big open room basically with some doorways. That's it. I mean, there's a door to the hallway, and then there's a door to the bathroom, and then that's it. And then there's a sliding door to the outside, which we are on the bottom floor. So we basically, there's no like railing enclosing our little patio in. It's basically just one open area behind this whole hotel here on the bottom floor, and then there's like railing up by the parking, so that way, you know, cars don't go plowing into the car, you know, the building. But no, my older 2 are starting to get to the point where they, unless they have kids to play with, they don't really play in the water much. So they're just kind of getting to the point where they just, I don't know, don't really want to play in the water park. It's fun for like 5 minutes for them, and then they're done. And then, like this morning, I swam for an hour, played with the kids a little bit. I don't do the slides. Daddy does the slides. They do the slides. I have nothing against them. I've done them. It's just I've done them, and I don't want to do them again. I'm good. So I'm gonna play this and make sure it's turned down. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just trying to watch the video to see let's see, where is he at? Is he on the... So I'm on the granny stitch row, but I'm rounding a corner and I'm making sure that I'm coming up on the corner right. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so this morning we went to the, myself and my daughter went to the water park twice today. The first time her and I went, I was there for about an hour and I'm just like, I'm done. And she's like, yeah, me too. The second time we went back, they were able to find kids to play with, so they were fine. And they ended up staying quite a bit longer than I expected. But then we got done and we went and had dinner with my mother-in-law and caught up with her a little bit. Let's see. But yeah, just getting to catch up with family has been fun. And I am blessed to be able to sit around and not do much with, you know, without having to deal with kids. Like my husband's off with the arcade with them. But if I get done with this and they're still not back, I may run down there. I'll walk down there and check it out and see how close they are to being done. Okay, so my side is not matching up with his. I don't think. I'm doing it in every third, but I have two. It could be I just didn't skip the right amount somewhere, which is totally fine. But I did do the calculator math, and I figured out I need 50 on one side of clusters and 52 on the other. It's very possible. You know what? I did do it wrong because I should, you know what? Okay, not my kid making the noise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I need 50. So yeah, I think I messed up at the beginning of the row because I was supposed to do, I think I messed up at the beginning of the row. I'm gonna double check. Oh yeah, I went into the fourth stitch instead of going into the third. Guess what? Ribbit. But you know what? It's a quick stitch. So I was actually across this row pretty quick before we left. I just had like 6 more inches before I got to the corner. And I was like, I'll just finish it when I get back. So I'll just rip it good. Rip it good. Sadly, they may be coming back down the hallway before I get done because she gave them like $20 a kid to go spend at the arcade. Let me tell you right now, that does not last long in this arcade. We spent like way too much, like $60 on our kids the last time we were here. I could have sworn, and it actually might have been more because we splurged a lot more then than we are now. And I just remember we spent probably about 30 minutes or so, I think, in the arcade, maybe a slight bit longer. I don't remember, to be honest. We were in there for a little while and spent a lot of money, but it went quick, if that makes sense. But the youngest found a game that actually the ticket output to the money that we spent was well worth it, if that makes sense. Like, he was able to get quite a few tickets where he was able to get a stuffed animal, like a decently sized one that he still has. So, well, the fan just kicked on. Hopefully it's not too loud. It shouldn't be. So 1, 2, and then in this one. Okay, that's what I did. So if I get back across to the other corner, I should be able to put in the last cluster in the same place that he did in the video. I'm very particular. Like, if they say put it here, I put it there. You know, I know that I can take, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I can take, not my own leisure, but like, you know, I can take my own, whatever. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, where if, you know, I could make it work. I could budget, you know, if I had to. Or I could make it, you know, my own way if I wanted to, and not make it that way. But you know what? I like the way his turned out, and I want to make it the way his turned out. Now, granted, I ain't using the same color as him because, to be honest, in person, I wasn't fond of the color choice that he chose. But when he was done with it, it looked good. Like, it looked good, and it was, you know, good for him. But it just, you know, everybody has their own cup of tea, and it wasn't mine. Or my cup of coffee, you know? Let's see, 1, 2, and then 3. So I chose this one, and yes, there's not a lot of color changes to it, but I like the overall color scheme that's, you know, it's all very similar colors. So I hope they don't come back in the next few minutes. At least my daughter, because she can spend the money quick. If remember that last time we were here, she spent it pretty quick. So I think if we do the Great Wolf Lodge again, we may try to do another one somewhere else, because this one, I think we have finally, I don't want to say stayed our welcome, because it's not that way. It's worn out its funness, its newness, you know, like its shininess is worn off, and it's just not as much fun as it used to be. I mean, I had fun with my kids today, though, because I played with them a lot in the lazy river. That's where I spent most of my time. I was either in the lazy river or in the kid version of the hot tub. I never made it to the adult hot tub. So, but you know what? It was the moments that I did make it to the kid hot tub. When I say kid hot tub, there's 2 hot tubs in this water park. Hot tub areas. I mean, they're big. Like this, the one that kids are allowed into has 1, 2, 3, 4 round areas in it around a staircase that you go down into the pool. Almost kind of like a 4-leaf clover kind of thing. And then the adult one is like long ways, but it has its rounded areas too. And the adult one is 18 years and older. You have to be at least 18 to be in there. But the kid one is, you know, and the kid one is slightly less hot. Like, it's still pretty warm, but it's warm enough that you're able to, like, basically warm up from the other attractions in the park. I mean, you know what water parks are, buckets and things. The water temperature is, I can't remember, like 72 degrees or 80 degrees or something like that. It might be warmer than that. It might be 80 something. Anyway, I think it's 80, 82 or something. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. But whatever it is, you get used to it, so it gets cold. So like when you're walking around, even though you've been in the water and it's warm when you go into it, it's not cold when you go into it, even for the first time. But when you get out of it, you're cold. And so going into this hot tub, this lukewarm tub, whatever you want to call it, it's not really a hot tub because it's not hot. It's not one of those hot tubs that you should only be in for about 15 minutes and then get back out and cool off. But yeah, I still treated it that way. I would be in there for about, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'd go back to the lazy river and basically cool off from the walk to the lazy river, and then cool off in the lazy river, because the water there's a lot cooler. So anyway, it's, you know, it's been fun. I am making those memories, like the one commenter left yet on the video today. Make sure you, or make good memories or something like that, I think they said. I'm getting to see family wasn't sure if we were gonna see or not. And like I said, God just had his hand in things, and he made things work out in such a way that it's made everything so smooth, and we've gotten to see people. I got to give a gift that I was not wanting to mail, you know, because I would rather have given it to them, like hand it to them. Kind of like the blanket I made for my friend in South Carolina. I still need to mail that off to her, but I really desperately want to give it to her in person. So I need to figure out a way to get to that area, maybe. But I don't know if I should just show up and surprise her or if I should plan it out with her, you know. She's still in that first year of being without her husband, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't know, I feel like I gotta walk on eggshells a little bit, and because I'm not sure like what's kosher, you know. So anyway, friends, I made it to 15 minutes. I'm gonna finish up this side that I got started again on, and hopefully I'm in the right spot. And I gotta go this far to the other end. I don't know why I never finished this. I really love this blanket. It's not terribly huge either. It's definitely a lot smaller than the winter cowl that I made with one. And I still have one whole cake left to go. And I'm almost, I think I have about, how many rounds do I have? So I gotta do 3 rounds of the granny squares, the 3 peas in a pod, and then there's 2 after that. So I have 5 rounds left to do for week 4, and then I get to move on to week 5. So I'm about halfway, I guess. Yeah, I'm halfway through week 4 right now. And my stitch counts are staying true so far. I remember I did have to frog some of this, but it's working up good now, and I'm using this cute little ladybug. Getting your wand. Of course the kid had to come in. I should have just ended right before they came in instead of jibber jabbering some more. I wanted to show you guys, I'm using this cute little ladybug thing that girl gave me. So for my stitch holder, my work holder, to keep it from unraveling. So anyway, I am gonna get off of here and, like I said, continue working on this blanket, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, I know it's another recorded video and it's not live, but you can treat this video as a live. I know it's at the end, but you can treat it as a live and have a conversation with me, and I'll, you know, if I deem it respondable, like if it's something that needs to be responded to, I'll respond to it. But I always try to like and heart my comments as I get them. So I do appreciate you guys, and I love your support, and I'll see you later. See you on Monday live, 8 a.m. Central Time. Peace. Bye, y'all.